Hello, everyone. This is Duran's Healing, and welcome to tonight's Healing Circle. For those of you who are new here, welcome to my channel, where I provide weekly energetic updates for the collective. And as I begin to blaze this fire tonight up, gather around and contribute your very powerful energy, whether it be a like, a share, subscribe, or comment below to let me know how these messages are showing up in your world. And with that being said, let's get right into the messages to see what the higher energy has in store for us tonight. And the message that's speaking the loudest is coming from your spirit guides, your ancestors, and your spirit team, bringing attention to what appears to be a lack of clarity, some confusion going on to your world view, your mind, and is striking you at your core. This may be bringing about a wave of emotions, feeling everything in terms of what your mind can't grapple with. And I can feel this wave of emotions sinking down or crashing in on you like a high tide. Yeah, some of you may be experiencing many different emotions right now, trying to make sense of the energies, the confusion, or the higher energies that may be moving throughout your body. Yeah. And it's real, it's authentic because you can feel it, causing you to experience a wave of different emotions, is what I'm seeing here. Some of you may be even prompted to take impulsive actions just to get out of this heaviness or energy that you may be experiencing right now. I can see many emotions coming through here. Some of you not really understanding the confusion around certain circumstances, certain situations that may be presented in your world at this time. But the other side of this stone that your ancestors and your spirit guide are bringing to my attention is that you have access or higher access. That's why you're feeling the wave of emotions, this wave of energy. Oh, it is a current that you're on. And in the midst of it, you're drawing in many different elements on many different planes, depending on where you are in your journey. But the higher message that's rising above even the current thread of consciousness that you're on, that the higher energy is speaking to, says that you have access. You have a level of access to this higher stream of consciousness. And this stream of consciousness is pushing you to be creative, to channel this energy in a creative way, through a creative endeavor, because this energy is meant to be pushed out. This energy is meant to move through you for the betterment of humanity. That's why this action is here. The action stone is here. To not lean on the impulsivity or the spontaneity of just trying to get out of this energy. It has more to do with you taking action in a proper direction, taking a proper course of action so that the creativity can reach this paradigm. And along the stream of consciousness is saying that this is meant for your wisdom. The reason why you're able to access this streamline or this higher level of consciousness that's moving through the current paradigm is because you have a certain level of wisdom that is attached to it or that is in close proximity enough to pull in this energy, and that's why you feel what you feel. Nothing is necessarily going wrong here. Everything is going right. You wouldn't be able to feel such a thing or experience this if you did not have a level of access to this. But what I can see here also is that your obstacle is on the other side of this stream of consciousness. It appears to me like a funnel, is, if you will. It's as if there is a funnel of information that is coming down on this streamline of consciousness, and where you're able to tap into it is on one side is due to your wisdom, but on the other side is your obstacle stone hindering your spiritual journey. You feel stonewalled. You feel like you may be at a standstill, and it may be due to the overwhelming energies that are coming through you. And I would like to see what this obstacle is about. What is this obstacle about that the collective may be experiencing at this time? The cards that came out were collaborative effort, canal, and space. And this canal, which is so unique, it speaks to this funnel that I'm seeing here. It's like the funnel at the top of it has so much energy in it, but it cannot be dispensed out at one time. So instead, you're getting driplets, you're getting drops of it. And your wisdom is right there at the base, tapping into the most current frequency of it all. However, it may be overwhelming you so much without you knowing this, because you can't see the imagery of the conscious stream that your wisdom is connected to. And what it calls for is for you to have a collaboration. Understand that this is a collaborative effort between you and the universe. You might need to take some space to be able to understand that some energies may not be personal all the time. There may not be an attack on your energy just because you feel away, or you feel heavy, or you start crying out of the blue. No, what it means is give yourself space so you can properly understand the wisdom that you carry and how charged up it is to be able to tap you into the stream of consciousness, is what I'm seeing here. And in this funnel, I'm just so impressed or so intrigued by the way the stones are falling. And this funnel imagery keeps circulating over again. And inside of the top of this funnel is your wisdom stone sitting on top of the Beru stone, which lets me know that there is a higher energy that is coming down and is seeping through your bones, in your memory bank. It's like this encyclopedia of the wealth of knowledge that you have is important at this time. It's serving a purpose. And the higher energy knows this frequency is meant for the community. This energy that you have is meant for the higher consciousness. But they can't push this wisdom down on you all at one time. It will sink you. The amount of energy that you're already feeling is simply a drop of what is coming ahead of you. But it appears to me, it seems endless, bottomless, if you will. That lets me know that your creativity has no end. The transformation that you will bring to this consciousness will always exist, always being transformative. You're here to break up the monotony of things. And anytime the world tends to be a little bit repetitive, When you start to see the same cycle over and over again, somehow this transformative energy that's coming out of this canal, of this funnel, will always tap you in to strip away from the mundane. And this will make you feel like you're always changing in and out of certain people, shifting in and out of consciousness, because you're stripping away from things that are obsolete to bring forth something that's current, that's fresh, that's hip, that is new. That's why your creativity is so pivotal at this time. Constantly transforming this wisdom that is coming through the stream of consciousness so that the paradigm can understand it in a better way. Yeah, this information will move through you very seamless. You don't have to necessarily be a certain way. All you have to do is feel it. And when you feel like you're at your wit's end, cut it. Express yourself out through your creative endeavors. That's when the new cycle will begin. That's when the newness will be able to reach this paradigm. You're in a very unique position. But this funnel here, why is this funnel here to begin with? Is what I'm seeing here. I want to know this. And the cards that came out were narcissistic traits, healing, noticing changes, and quieting the noise to hear your spirit. What's so interesting here is narcissistic traits came out. And we can look at this from a very low level or a 3D perspective and understand narcissism or energy that may be a bit turbulent, heavy, and very challenging to deal with, detrimental to society, if you will. But on a different level, this energy has not been properly transmuted so that it could be a part of healing for the society. Somehow your energy is potent enough or strong enough, it has the capacity to cut through even the darkest of energies. That's how whenever your energy picks up on the changes that are moving throughout the cosmos, moving throughout the current paradigm, your energy feels it. But what it calls for you to do is to quiet the noise so that you can take the appropriate steps to be able to offer healing for this community, for your paradigm, combating narcissistic traits on that 3D level. And it may not even have to do with you getting into the arena and fighting it. This may be even something simple as you teaching people how the dark energies or the heavy and dense energies are impacting them, how it is weighing their energies down. Teaching people or sharing with them knowledge and wisdom about how to get away from certain energies, how to heal themselves when they have gone through something so harsh. Yeah, the healing came out, which lets me know the elevation of your spirit is what's more important here. And it is meant for the community, elevating people up out of dark and heavy energies in which they experience it. That's why this information is being funneled to you endlessly. This information within this funnel is coming with a wealth of knowledge, and it's in your bones. You don't have to go outside of yourself to gain this information. It's within you. What is the saying? It ain't on you, it's in you. Very powerful message, you guys. And if you're still here with me tonight, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, or comment below to let me know how these messages are showing up in your world. And what I will do at this time is I would like to shift the energy to see what other messages the higher energy would like for me to convey with you all at this time. And instead of jumping into the cards, I can see the second ancestors or spirit guide stone kick in here. They have more to say. And the radical changes in your world is what I hear them say. Give me 1 second. The radical changes in your world is here to bring you clarity around the otherworldliness of your energy. Sometimes it's easy to get caught up in the current paradigm and the energies that surround you. But your ancestors are saying they will throw every rock, every pillar in your world to break you out of that. It is important that you see yourself on a higher level, in a higher light. That's why your world will always be tossed and turned upside down when you try to reduce yourself into the current consciousness for too long. They want you to have a place, and you do. However, when you try to live in it and forget about the higher reason as to why you're here, craziness will ensue in your world like a tornado. Yeah. Destabilizing you, making any step you take feel heavy, feel difficult, making you feel like you're off track. That's what they're saying. And when you feel this energy show up in your world, it's here to remind you to get on track. Get back into the spiritual purpose as to why you're here. And when you lay your head on the pillow at night, remember your power. Remember why you're here. Because it will keep ringing in your ear like a raging, annoying gnat, buzzing around you, annoying you, so that you can see clearly your true self at your core, that you're here to bring a transformation, not only to this world, but within yourself. And once you realize that transformation that you have done on yourself, the information or the magic will flow through you seamlessly like water, opening the door to an otherworldly source, connecting you to a much more intricate and a realer version of yourself, peeling back the layers. And the energies around you will magnify or be drawn to this part of you, the very part of you that you unintentionally sometimes neglect. I can see that this negligence has to do with you taking on responsibilities from the day-to-day life of being a human. Some of you are not doing this intentionally. However, the message still rings very loudly and very intently regarding the spiritual part of you, regarding your spiritual purpose, and the meaning of you being this eclectic, very spiritual being. Because your energy brings upon this quest of clarity. You know, this is what truly keeps you going deeper and keeps you resilient on your path, on your journey. So if you feel like you're losing steam, this is the reason for that. Tap into those questions that riddle your mind. Tap into the fun side, the adventurous side of yourself that's going to take you further down the rabbit hole, answering those questions that riddle your mind. This is what fuels your car up. This is what gives you the gas to keep going. Know that your energy is wired very differently You're here to serve a higher purpose for the community. But also note that in order for you to keep this momentum going, uh, you must lean to the left. Wow, very powerful message that I downloaded here. And if you're still here with me, you all, thank you all for joining me in tonight's healing circle. That was a very powerful message. And what I will do at this time, I would like to see what other messages the higher energy would like for me to share with you all at this time. What other messages the higher energy would like for me to convey with the collective at this time? Okay. Of course. The cards that came out were outer worldly experience, give yourself grace, guess, and nature. Yeah. There's something here or someone I'm picking up on that is very natural. There's something natural within you that gives the world a glimpse of the other world. And though this experience may not feel as seamless and as smooth as you envisioned, however, you must give yourself grace to know that you're well on your way. You're on the right path. And what you're feeling and what you're enduring is the very thing you should be. This is the healer's call. And what you must do is keep yourself guessing or keep people guessing about who you are. And this will drive people down this other world, this other layer that is hidden beyond the stream of consciousness that you have access to. Let them guess. Let them wonder about you. Let them have the misunderstandings that they have about you. Your job isn't here to shift the perspective about how people think about you while you're here trying to duct tape and keep in place a certain reputation about yourself. You have much larger missions ahead of your tasks that you need to focus on. Let people wonder. And they will realize you're one of the wonders of this planet. The ninth wonder, if you will. Period. Thank you all for joining me in tonight's healing circle. I am feeling the heat. Oh, I can feel your ever so powerful energies tonight. Thank you all for joining me. It is deeply humbling that you all are showing up in my healing circles. Thank you all for being here. And I'm going to take this time to come down to close out tonight's healing circle. And I will see you all at the next.